Hello my friends, 3KO Games here. Check it out. New Alliance quest, the Night of the Mothe heroes are finally here. So let's jump in and take a look. Alright my friends, in the Alliance quest summoned today, we've got four new 5-star heroes. Whew, I'm going to make this as quick a video as I can. A 4-star and a 3-star. The brand new Mothe hero family is here. Let's talk about the first one. This is the face of the Night of the Moths. This is Grovevert, 5-star green druid. Mothe family bonus. At the start of each turn, the Mothe it casts. At the start of each turn, we cast Mothe Dust to a random enemy for 2, 3, 4 turns, depending on 1, 2, 3 heroes. That Mothe Dust gives them 10% negative mana generation. Doesn't say for how many turns, it's just, for 2, 3, or 4 turns. That's what it is. If Mothe Dust is cleansed or removed, the target falls asleep and receives 60% increased damage while sleeping. Wow. That's disappointing for start the whole battle and your hero is asleep. But I guess 2 turns of negative 10% mana generation. You can just wait that unless, I don't know, you have some kind of cleanse that activates right away. Oh, what if you have a mega minion that cleanses? Could be interesting. Wow. Okay. It has a passive skill here as well. 10% chance to dodge special skills that deal damage. 10%. Not going to happen much. It's kind of just a fun trick if it happens, but not something you can count on. Okay. Now, Grovevert. Let's turn off max power preview and take a look at some numbers here. We have 1157 team power with 1205 on attack, 1233 on defense, 1895 on health. You turn max power preview back on, and he has damage reduction ether talent, where for the first 6 turns damage is reduced by 10% to this hero. Pretty nice. Okay, now the important part. Special skill, we have, where did it go? Let's go out and in. Adorable Pest at fast speed after this special skill has been cast increases the mana of the caster by 20%. And it doesn't say for how long? The rest of the battle? I mean that... Oh, it increases the mana... Not the mana generation. It just increases the mana of the caster by 20%. Okay. So after the first cast, Grovevert is definitely going to be going off at very fast. Is going to be going off at 2 tile matches. If somebody else could do the math for me, it could be even less than that. It could be like set off a dragon bomb. No, I don't think it's that fast. So then it summons a Mothling Mega Fiend for the target. Here's where we finally see the Mega Fiends. This Fiend damages the enemy with 260% attack every turn. That's a big attack. Not only that, but it doesn't disappear until it has absorbed health equal to 70% of its owner's max health. And when summoned, the Mothling Mega Fiend gives negative 50% mana generation for its owner for as long as the owner has Mothling Mega Fiend. Okay. Like Mega Minions, it can only have one. It replaces all other fiends. Effects that destroy fiends instead deal damage equal to 50% of the Mega Fiend's max health. Any other effects affecting fiends won't affect Mega Fiends. Man, so you go up against some of these Moth family heroes, and you're going to have to bring in 2 healers? Because what if the Mothling Mega Fiend hits your healer, who has 50% negative mana generation, or mana generation down, and you're trying to get that thing to go off twice? Because any healer, you're going to need them to go off twice. I mean, who's the highest percent healer in the game? Is it like 60%, 65%? It certainly is not 70, I don't think. If I'm overlooking a hero that will boost you to 70 and over, let me know down below. Yes, these Mega Fiends are going to be kind of crazy. So, pretty good hero. He just does, or she, or it, or whatever, just does the Mega Fiend. But increases the mana to himself so that really he could get a couple of that enemy team with Moss Mega Fiends in kind of no time at all. That's Grovevert. No other upfront damage, but I think the Mega Fiend is probably enough, especially at fast speed. Okay. Gonna try to not go so long on everybody else. Chunkyroi. I like that name. Red 5-star Paladin, 1153. Also high stats. Also leans a little bit more to defense and health. Damage reduction, ether talent as well. Family bonus is the same. Passive skill is the same. Let's jump down to the special skill for Prosperity for Domain. Average speed special skill that recovers 40% health for all allies. And for the next 4 turns, this character recovers 350 boosted health to all allies each time any other ally casts their special skill. Nice. I like that better than when the enemy casts their special skill, because then you at least have a little bit of control over that, and you're not waiting for them to damage you or do something like that. I think I've seen that before. So when an ally casts a special skill, especially you've got Chunkyroi with a team of red average speed heroes, you can set him off first and then set the other ones off, and you're going to get that boosted health a couple times there. Ooh, once per turn. Now, if you set them all off right in a row, but then don't actually do a tile move, does that still count as within the same turn? Like if I've got all 5 heroes are ready to go, and I just fire them all, Chunkyroi first, will I get 4 times 350? Or do I have to do a tile move? Is that what the turn is? Maybe, not sure. 24% plus mana generation for 4 turns for all allies. Pretty great. And cleanses all status ailments. No Mega Fiend here. But we get a big heal from Chunkyroi, and a cleanse, and a big mana generation boost. So that's pretty good. He's the healer, out and in. And let's take a look at Mortewitch, 5-star purple sorcerer. Same. Also 1153 team power. Also leaning a little bit more into defense and health. Defense up is their ether talent here. Plus 20 defense for the first 6 turns. Okay, Hungering Grave is a slow speed special skill that deals, 800% damage to the target. So I don't know what happens after that. I'm pretty sure, 800% damage is that's just game over on that target anyway. The attack bypasses defensive buffs and heals all allies for 30% of the damage dealt. And summons a Grave Mothling Mega Fiend for the target. Fiend damages the enemy with 250% attack every turn and disappears after it absorbs 80% of the owner's max health. Man, I mean, that's... I was asking questions about 70%, but certainly we don't have an 80% healer. Plus, this Mega Fiend increases the damage dealt to the target from all sources by 50%. This effect lasts as long as the target has Grave Mothling Mega Fiend. I mean, it's like one turn and the target is game over. That's a huge hit. It's only one, which is interesting for a slow speed special. But the target's pretty much done. Especially like, your big minion heroes. It's just going to eat right past all of that. Because these Mega Fiends replace all existing minions, fiends, and Mega Minions. Yeah. Slow speed damage is one. Is not a thing we've seen before. But with the survivability of some of these heroes right now, just guaranteeing that, like, hey, this one is gone or going to be gone very shortly is pretty big. That's Mortewitch. We've got some great heroes in here. One more that's a 5-star is Satinpimenter. This one leans a little bit more on attack, but has the same base team power. We are a cleric class, so we get that chance to deny mana cuts and negative mana effects. So, special skill here is at average speed toxic incense. Dispels buffs from target and nearby. Priority, nice. 420% damage to the target and nearby, nice. And then toxin damage. Receive 764 toxin damage over 4 turns. This increases against targets with boosted health, minions, or mega minions. Wow, okay. Boosted health, and we will double that toxin damage. If you have a minion, it'll be plus 33%, or a mega minion, plus 33%. Maximum increased damage is 199%. Well, yeah, I mean, because you got boosted health and you have 3 minions. So almost like tripling what's going on here in the toxin damage. Plus, the caster regenerates 1400 HP over 4 turns, out and in, because the pictures keep going away. I don't know. Seems pretty good. So we're not doing Mega Fiends. It seems like these Mothe heroes are either going to do the Mega Fiends or they're going to do this toxin damage. So let's take a look at the 4 and the 3-star and see which way they lean. 4-star purple rogue is Shy Ombre. This is still the same, and this is still the same. Okay, so we'll just look at the special skill here, which is an average speed special skills Shadow Sidestep. 250% damage to the enemies on the edges. It'll be doubled if there's only one enemy. And those enemies receive toxin damage of 348 over 4 turns. Also boosts, same boosting ratio. Boosts against targets with boosted health, or the damage is increased against targets with boosted health, mega minions, or minions. Okay, that's Shy Ombre. Doing these quickly. And there is a 3-star in here too, Rose Petite. 200% damage to the target and nearby. And 272 toxin damage over 4 turns. All right. Great family, great heroes. I'm least excited about Chunkyroi, their healer. The rest, I think, all really serve a purpose. Yeah. Hey, I have a couple pulls. Let's do a superstition pull. There we go. And a superstition pull in these other portals. We'll just go ahead and grab the Nadaha costume. Why not? Come on, green. Not green. Wakas. Okay, fine. And here we'll just go ahead and grab Bramble. Actually, I'm not that excited about Bramble. Healer. Pretty good. But, he's got the resist insanity passive, which is great. But let's just grab Isidore. Let's just make that happen. Come on. 1. Kaylani. And 2. Let's grab Isidore. No, Trevel. Okay. Not looking good so far. We have 2 pulls here in the Alliance quest. Let's see. Even if I get the 4-star or 3-star, it could be fun. To use in upcoming tournaments or whatever. There's green. Elkinen. Alright. Thanks. I never leveled up Elkinen. And even if I get Toon and Glass, I was just saying this when the Glass costumes come out. Like, if you don't have a Season 1 hero and you get, like, their Glass costume, leveling 5 heroes, it's just intimidating. Okay. Thanks, Elkinen. Okay, let's try one more. Hey, I got the little 3-star Moth. Well, that's something, everybody. Thanks for tuning into the video. Those are my thoughts about these new heroes. Let me know down below what your thoughts are. If you have any luck in your pulls. If you also pull Elkinen, because yay. And we'll see you next time.